Hey there, Craig here from Elevate Chiropractic, and in this upcoming little video series, we're going to show you a new way of looking at your health and well-being. It's a little bit different, but hopefully it makes a lot of sense to you. Have you heard of the saying that health is a journey, it's not a destination? What this means is that our health and well-being is not a destination or a point that you just reach and then you're there. It's always going to be ups and downs, there's going to be fluctuations, and in particular there's going to be a constant battle between the stresses that we are exposed to in our life, which pushes our health down, and then our body's internal resistance or ability to adapt, which will push our health back up. And there's always going to be a battle on here, and whichever one is winning will depend on whether our health is going downhill or whether our health is going uphill. Now, over a period of time, if we're not looking after ourselves, then life stresses begin to take over and it starts to push our health downhill. And the key thing to remember with this here is that as it starts to drop off, we're not really aware of this because we haven't got any symptoms or any signs of illness or ill health. That is until the point we reach this pain line here, or illness, and once our health drops below here, that's when we start to experience these symptoms. It might be back pain or neck pain, might be fatigue, or you might be getting sick, those types of things. Now, when we want to start to improve our health, I think there's three ways of doing this. Firstly, we could decrease the stresses. Secondly, we could increase the resistance or our body's ability to adapt to those stresses. Or thirdly, which I think is probably the best option, is we can do a combination of both of those. We could try and reduce the stresses, improve how our body's working from the inside out, because health comes from the inside out, it's not an outside-in phenomenon. Pills, potions and lotions aren't necessarily going to improve how our body's working from the inside. So we need to work from our body from the inside. So once we start to do that, we're going to start to lift our health up, and then we'll come out of that sort of pain zone. Now we no longer have symptoms. So if we focus purely just on how we are feeling, then we can sit pretty close to this line and it wouldn't take much to drop us back down again. And then we end up going through that fluctuation of feeling good, feeling bad, feeling good, feeling bad. I mean, it's sort of like stuck in that cycle. So from my way of thinking and looking at this sort of health journey, is if we can continue to work on that, our health's going to get further and further away from that pain or illness threshold. Now under here, I call this the buffer zone. So the further we can get away from that pain line or that symptom line, the better we're going to be. Because I know full well that we can't always be perfect. We might have a big weekend away, like I'm having in a few weeks for my 40th birthday, but you're probably not going to be eating as well as you should do, probably not going to be looking after yourself like you would do normally. Or you might spend too much time in front of the computer with a particularly stressful time at work. Or life stresses might just be too much for a period of time, and that may cause our health to drop down again. But if we have a big buffer here, then we're not necessarily going to fall straight back into that pain zone. So I hope this health journey concept makes a little bit of sense to you. But in the next video, we're going to talk about some ways that we can increase our body's resistance or ability to adapt to life stresses. So I think that's really the best place to start. Then we can also look at, in the following video to that, was going to be how we can decrease our stresses. So hopefully this concept makes a little bit of sense for you. So stay tuned for those upcoming videos. But of course, if you have any questions, please comment down below. I'll do my best to answer those for you. But until next time, take care and I'll see you soon.